Well, first of all, 6 times V-League champions, but first time in the ACL group stage. How do you think Hanoi FC will approach the competition? Is there any pressure, or is it about trying to test themselves against some tough teams?
Thank you very much for inviting me joining your show. The number is very different, 6-1. Hanoi FC is, I think, they are the top teams in V League, in Vietnam League. But when they abroad to ACL, they are the newcomer. Therefore, there are a lot of problems and challenges heading to Hanoi FC. But because we are stick close to Hanoi FC and we know a lot about that team, so I think they are very eager to prove themselves in ACL. In Vietnam, they are, I mean, they are the best team according to many experts and many yes audiences. But in ACL, they are very new, and I think a lot of hard things is waiting for Hanoi FC, but they want they want to prove something. They want to prove not only the name Hanoi FC, but to prove for Vietnam football is improving quite a lot these years.
Domestically, how did Hanoi FC play this season? I know they just finished second, and the season's just finished very recently. And I understand they lost the title on goal difference. So how did they perform?
Actually, what a pity for Hanoi FC in this season because they play quite well, but in the previous season they are missing some key players because the opponent Hanoi Police, yes, they take some important player from Hanoi FC like Van Ho, the left wing back. Yes. So and otherwise, the other key players, Van Quyết, the captain, he was suspended for 8 matches. Yes, 8 matches. So I mean, the performance from Hanoi FC, they have to play. They have to change the different styles. Yes. Otherwise, they have a new coach. The new coach from Sepi. So something new and some key players are missing. Therefore, they are they miss the champions from the Hanoi Police. I think, but anyway, from my opinion, in my opinion, Hanoi FC is still playing good in V League.
Okay. All right. Well, who would you say are their star players or the players that we should be keeping an eye on and watching for in this game against Pohang?
Number 10, I repeat, number 10, Van Quyết, the captain, is the best player in Hanoi FC because he played behind the striker and he's the link he links and he's a bridge to connect the midfielders and the strikers. And you mean that you know that all coaches from Korean, Chun Jae-ho is a previous season and now is a Banovic. They have to build the performance around Van Quyết. When Van Quyết, the captain of Hanoi FC, he has a good performances. Hanoi FC play well, and unless Hanoi FC is going down.
Right. I see. Well, the competition in ACL, it's a new calendar now. So the competition starts in September and then runs to the following May in terms of the final and the knockout stages. Will this new calendar, this new system, will that help teams from Southeast Asia?
Everything is new for Hanoi FC, but
Yeah.
they have a good preparation for ACL. I want to tell you that Hanoi FC leaders, both they bought a lot of new foreigner, yes, to be ready for ACL. Otherwise, VFF Vietnam Football Federation, we have changed the calendar to let the clubs adapt to the I mean to the calendar from Asian ACL
Mm,
and Asian transfers.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think after V-League, Hanoi FC immediately they get a training camp and they have a good preparation for ICL. So no
Okay.
problem.
What do you think that Hanoi FC will be thinking about playing Pohang? Because Pohang, they're not the K League champions. They're not the FA Cup winners. They're not even the K League runners up. They finished third last year in K League. Do you think they think, well, we can win this game?
It's hard because as the first time I mentioned it's a very challenge for Hanoi FC because when you play in V-League, it's very different and far away from ICL. Yeah, Pohang Steelers is not quite good or quite name in K League, but you see that the level from V League and K League is very different. Pohang Steelers in the past used to be a very strong team, and actually as a present day they play as not good as them in the past, but in my opinion, they are still a good name and a stronger team compared to Hanoi FC. But I think I trust the surprise from ICL because Hanoi FC they play in a home ground home team. Yes, and they brought a lot of good names from many countries in the world. Anthony Letalek, yes, the
Yeah.
defenders. I suppose that he's a good name for and a supplement supply for the defenders of Hanoi FC.
Yeah. All right. Well, can I ask you for a prediction?
My own prediction is certainly we we have a vote for Hanoi FC because I was born in Hanoi, and Hanoi
Yeah,
FC is one of my favorite teams in Village.
I
Yes,
see.
I enjoy watching Hanoi FC playing, and I think I hope a draw game.
The draw.
It's not easy. Yes, it's not easy for
Yeah.
Hanoi FC. Can they dreaming about a winning game, but they have some elements to think about a draw game.